Good morning. Welcome to another Think Tank. Today is Tuesday, December the 28th. Happy holidays for those that celebrated Christmas, of course. Very exciting time of year. Today, guys, we are talking about 2022. Ready, set, go. 3 must-do things for 2022. And I wanted to start out with the obvious, which is video. I am on video, right? And the Inman News put out an article earlier this month that 82% of our clients, video will be part of their home buying process. So love it or hate it, guys, you have to meet your clients where they are. And what I mean by that is if they are online looking at video, you need to incorporate that and you need to be there. If you don't meet your clients where they are, another agent will meet them where they are. So you have to use video. And I know it sounds terrifying for many, right? And I wasn't born, I didn't go to school, I wasn't a theater major, so I wasn't comfortable with video at first. But I can assure you, and I know Carl's assured everyone, that the more video you do, the easier it gets. The more video you do, the less you care. The more video you do, the more you realize the way you look and sound on video is the same way you look and sound in real life. So you're just gonna roll with it. Will you occasionally eat a word? Of course. But the great thing about that is people like authenticity. So if you eat a word here and there, it still works. They'd rather see that than a big production. You sound like you're reading a script or you're looking down at a script. So guys, you have to embrace video. And some easy things to do if you just don't want to wing it is take 52 real estate terms. And every week you can put out a quick video on what equity means, or clear to close means, or appreciation means, or HUD, ALTA statement, etc. So you can, attorney review, you can do video on just those basic things, and that's a 30-second to a minute video. Doesn't need to be a big production, doesn't need to be 1, 2, 3 minutes. Little quick hit videos and tips are enough to educate the consumers, meeting them where they are and helping them realize that I love my agent, they're hip and keeping up with technology. And also that goes well for sellers when they do see you using video, because sellers expect drone and video footage of their home. So if they can see through your profile that you're consistently doing video, that gives you a step up. Another thing to do is video your testimonials for your closings, right? Get your clients to do a quick video testimonial. That's gonna go a long way. It's great to have reviews, of course, and still continue to get those, Google reviews, Zillow reviews, but if you can get a video testimonial, that goes a long way. And last but not least, do video explaining the steps and process of buying, selling. If you could break down each step along the way the same way you would do with a consultation, if you can break that down to your clients via video and be able to send that out throughout the process, it will help run you more efficiently. It will help the client in that they're not going to get surprises. And although you may have told them these things up front, they forget because they're new to the process. But it will also help your business and help the relationship with you, your client, and help the transaction. And it's something that you can repurpose and continue to use over and over again. So do video walkthroughs through the process of buying or selling, bank it, and it's something that you could use every time. So that's number 1 of your must-dos for 2022. Number 2 is micro commitments, right? I try not to use goals as much. It's what are you committed to? Because goals are things that you say, hey, I'd love to hit this, I'd love this to accomplish this. But really, if you don't hit it or accomplish it, it's okay because it was just a goal. Whereas commitments are things that you are committed to doing. And this is an extreme example, but guys, when it's my days to pick up my kids from school and I'm committed to picking up my kids, nothing gets in the way. Right? That's a commitment. That's not a goal. I want to show up at 3. It's a commitment. So if you commit to doing some steps in your business, some micro steps, micro commitments rather, your business will grow. You will actually hit the task and you'll get to your objective, whatever that is, because you are committed. It's not a lofty goal. I'd love to sell 50 homes. I'd love to sell 100 homes. I'd love to sell 200 homes. It's actually something you're committed to doing. And it's not really committing to 200 homes or 100 homes or 50 homes. It's committing to the micro steps that it takes to get there. That's what you can control, right? You can't control the market. You can't control what happens with rates. You can't control inventory to a degree. You can't control your clients' personal finances and them losing their job, et cetera. But you can control your follow-up. You can control your lead gen, right? What you're doing to generate leads. You can control your follow through on deals. You can control doing what you're going to say. You can control your prospecting. So if you commit to those things, guys, that's how you hit those milestones and you'll hit your targets that you have. But it's literally the mini commitments. If you say, I'm going to cold call every day for an hour, if you commit to that, nothing gets in the way. Guess what? By the end of the year, you'll step up from an hour to 2 because you'll see the results. And because you're seeing the results, you're going to double down on it because you see it works. But if you say, hey, I have a goal to start cold calling, and you cold call for a week, then you take a week off, then you don't do it for 2 weeks, then you try it for 3 days, then you get busy, and then you leave some time in between, it's not going to work, right? So commit to doing it. There's things in our lives that we are committed to doing every day. And if you approach your business that way and change your mindset that this is a commitment, I am committed to doing this, you will see the needle move and you will see yourself hitting your targets for 2022. So please commit to things that you want to accomplish versus just setting these goals. And if you hit it, great. If you don't hit it, oh well. So micro commitments, guys, the things you can control and the things you can do every day is what you need to commit to, not so much the big target. Break it down into what do I have to do every day, and let me focus on making sure I do that every single day. The business is simple, it's just not easy to be consistent. But if you can be consistent and commit, the sky's the limit. And last but not least for 2022 is more touches. And what I mean by that is more touches to your database, more touches to your past clients, more touches to the business that you're following up with, that you're prospecting for, that you're hoping to get. Technology has come in and a lot of agents are afraid that it's going to disrupt our industry. Technology cannot be the personal, emotional touch that we are, right? We know this business is highly emotional. And I'm not just speaking about agents, for clients. Because a buyer comes in wanting a 3-bed, 2-bath home with a garage and a finished basement. You can show them 5 of those day one. That checks all those boxes, but they just don't love it, right? They walk in and fall in love with what they fall in love with because it's a very emotional process. Technology cannot replicate that emotional process that we can. But what technology has done is they've mastered more touches than we have. They've mastered following up more than we can or we choose to do. So I challenge everyone for 2022, the more touches you can make, the more follow-up, that's what's going to secure more business for you. And if you think about, quick sidebar, wholesalers, those non-licensed that are soliciting listings, they're just touching people and touching our clients in a way that we're not. They're marketing, they're sending mailers, they're cold calling, they're offering solutions that we're not. And it's not that we don't have the same solutions, which are cash, as is, quick sale, buyers. It's that we're not touching enough. I'm sure many, if not most of you, are getting mailers from people that say, we'll buy your house cash, or you're getting cold calls, we'll buy your house cash, would you sell, market's hot. We're not making those touches. But if we and you guys can make those touches, we're not going to lose the inventory to iBuyer, to wholesaler, and we will not see John Doe that we sold a house to. You drive by and you see a sign up and it's another realtor, or you're checking the hot sheet on the MLS and you're like, that address looks familiar. Darn, I sold that, and they listed with someone else. It's more touches, guys. That is one of the two, I guess, cheat sheet items that are in the business, keys to success, or that magic pill. It's consistency and it's more touches to our database. Follow up, follow up, follow up. So again, to recap, more touches, follow up, make micro commitments into your business, things that you're committed to doing daily to grow your business. And again, last but not least, use more video. So That's all I have. Happy end of year. 2021 was great. I appreciate everyone watching my think tanks. If you guys ever have topics, please chime in, let me know, text me, message me, call me, let me know what topics to cover. As I always need help just figuring out what to talk about, what your challenges are, what you guys want help with. As that's why I do these, to really help you guys sometimes have an aha moment through these think tanks of doing things a little bit differently, or sometimes real answers to challenges that you guys have in your business. But I appreciate everyone tuning in, all 3 offices, RE/MAX First Realty 2, RE/MAX First Realty, and RE/MAX Tri-County. Appreciate everyone's time. It's been a great year. See you again 2022.